So I've been making statements truthful for 9 years and contacting police continuously, and what I've said was the truth. When I was lied about in 2015, from 2016 to 2018, even in April 2019, look, I was just pranking people back, not to do for anything to benefit and gain, but I was deliberately surveillanced or monitored and surveillanced, and also from a group of people. I don't use drugs. I've never been a drug dealer, never been a drug user, never been a prostitute, and everybody was looking, well, not everybody, certain groups and organisations, including social workers and the lowest of scum people in the world, was looking into my life, to the fact that I have a BMW, expensive furniture, expensive assets, expensive clothing and jewellery, and a large savings account, and I wasn't working. So that raised red flags and alarm bells. But the simple fact is, when I was a VIP host at Star Casino, which is something that even the court system don't realise, police and so forth should be, well, you guys lied about me and you cost me everything. So I was a VIP host back at Star Casino before I was mugged November 30th, 2007. And that was under, my boss then was Saro Magnoni. Now, my salary package was $47,730 a year, so close to $50,000 a year. Doesn't seem much now, but back then that was in my 20s, because we're talking close to 20 years ago. All right. So when I was mugged, my salary package was $47,730 a year. Plus, I was doing side jobs. So I used to work. So I'm looking for the bus. That's why I'm looking out that way, in case anyone's wondering. So I used to do side jobs. So I used to do 4 days on, which was 4 10-hour shifts, but I was there for 12 hours. So you could do that, you know, because you're there for so long. So you're already doing your 40-hour week. Gives you doing shift work. So, you know, like working at 4 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then you get your 3 days off. So then I used to work three days as well, cash in hand. Doing labouring. I laboured for a guy called Jeff, who I met. I can't think of his last name right now. I've got it noted, but he used to run a tough and glass business from his parents' house in Hunters Hill, and that was a connection I made through my partner at the time, John Camino. Now, I've never had anger problems. Don't have mental health issues, which is why I'm annoyed, because after I was mugged, all these organisations have jumped up, mental health organisations that make money. So they're scamming money off the government to keep people on their books. That's what it is. So just because I was mugged after work doesn't mean I have issues that people were trying to make out. So you get mugged and instantly these organisations stopped me getting my job back at Star Casino. The negotiation with Star was, you know, it's part salary payment for 10 years. At the end of the 10 years, you can negotiate your job back. So the injuries I sustained were physical health injuries. Then I actually had a bad health problem in 2010. So there was physical health injuries and illness. Now, for the last 9 years since 2015, I've been lied about through groups and organisations and government departments, including courts and police. It's cost me, I still had over 100,000 in savings, well over 100,000 in savings. I had never had any debts in my life, no credit cards, nothing. Paid off my mortgage in 2008 when I sold my investment property. Nothing, I owed no one nothing. I always paid my way, even paid my ex-partner Gio's way. There was no issues. And despite what Gio wants to tell people, he moved in with me and he never contributed to rent or utilities. I think that might be my bus coming, so I have to stop this in a sec. So this has now cost me from these organisations, including mental health and the court systems and so forth. Not only am I lied about, so the damage to my reputation is like, there's damages there. I've been saying the truth. In the last 9 years, I have studied art. I've studied design. I studied fine arts in '96 at TAFE College, but I've always been an artist. I've always been a good painter. I am a good artist, whether people like it or not. And the people who, that's my bus coming, who are the ones that were actually discriminating against me and lying about me are my own family. And then I've also studied design since '97, 2009, 2010 I have to go.